Where does Montreal spend most of its money? Any guesses? The answer is public security. Most of that money goes to the Montreal police, and they've been spending big in recent years. That's a lot of cash out of your pocket. So what are you paying for? Well, the overwhelming chunk of that change goes to salaries, but don't put your wallet away just yet. Year after year, the Montreal police go over budget by millions of dollars. Last year, that number was an estimated 42 million. The year before, 80 million. Why? Overtime. If you ask the police chief, Montreal doesn't have enough police officers. That means the officers we do have are picking up the slack. But there's a little more to it than that. Montreal does have fewer officers today per capita than it did a decade ago, but it also has the most police officers per capita for a big Canadian city. From getting cadets to direct traffic to having more civilian workers doing desk work, critics say there are lots more ways the SPVM could cut costs. And all of this is happening post-Black Lives Matter, with many calling for fewer police officers and more social workers, who cost way less, especially for cases involving mental health and homelessness. Why is it so hard to downsize the police force, even if the city wanted to? Politics.
It's very difficult to say no to the police, because when you say no to the police, when something bad happens, they say it's your fault. In a politician point of view, there is not a lot of gain to say no to police demands.
Toronto, Vancouver, Winnipeg, and Calgary are all spending more on policing lately. But is that sustainable?
Yes, we need rule of law accountability, but we also need dollar and cents political accountability.
Researchers say getting even basic information about how much Canadian police forces spend and what they do with that money is a real obstacle. In doing this story, CBC was told to make access to information requests, a process that can take years. That makes it difficult to know what impact all this spending has on crime rates. In fact, researchers at the University of Toronto examined police spending and crime rates across 20 cities between 2010 and 2020. They found no real correlation between police spending and crime. If that's true, that's kind of a big deal. What do you think, Montreal? Should City Hall reconsider what it spends on policing?